Okay. I love when I'm like talking into nothing for a few seconds because I realize my mic wasn't even plugged into the base. Let me move this really quickly. Sorry, it's noisy. My bad. Ah, fudge! Why is it so hard to move? There we go. For some reason, stays crooked. For some reason, I don't know why. I have to like readjust it every single time I use this fucking mic. Ah, there we go. That should be better. Let me move this. I always have a problem putting this cord somewhere. I need to find like a clipper for it or something. I'll move this around under and there. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. I also have a bag of food here. It's not like food because I'm uh, depression. I'm poor now. Like I have no money actually, so been living off of ramen and like these like little bowl of like Velveeta mac and cheese. I think I just ran out of those, so now I'm just living off of ramen and fruities. If you don't know what like fruities are they what they're called? What are they called? Yeah, they're fruities. It's like they're made by the same people who make like Tootsie Rolls, basically, but they're fruity. It's it was from my childhood. They used to sell it at church. It was a whole thing. I had a whole nostalgia moment because of it. Let me put that down. And obviously it's Sunday, so like my nieces and nephews, they're always here, but it's Sunday, so everybody's here. So like you're gonna hear crying, you might hear yelling, like family time that I should be, enjoying with my family, but I'm just not because I'm socially awkward. But let me. Oh, I don't really need to post to my Discord server. I guess I already did technically. But I'm sorry. Hi, hello. I always forget how to say your first one. I'm gonna call you Lox Goblin. Actually, I think I just call you Goblin. Hello, Goblin. Hello, Smiles. I've never seen you before. Welcome, welcome to this train wreck I have. Hello. Yo, stream. Yeah. Really? What song was it? What song did you just finish listening to? Cats playing peekaboo. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry, my brain is like also short circuiting because like lack of nutrients. I got baby crying over here. I got car in the background. This is going great for me. I think this is going great. If this is too low, I can turn it up. I don't know why it's so low actually. Maybe it's because I'm talking low. So there's a lot of reasons, but if it's too low, I can turn it up. I'm trying to open this candy without looking at it. It's not working because I have the brain of a pea right now. Can I open this? Wait, let me have to look at it. Oh, that's the flap. Oh, okay. I get the same way. I always stand in a corner during my family. Yeah, no, I mean I don't stand in a corner. I'll be away. I'll be like, that's fun that you're doing that. I'm gonna go outside. Like, not be in the house. Like, I don't want to talk to you. 6 Cents Alive is a song. I've never heard that one. I'm chewing like a monster. I don't know if you're asking the chat that or everybody. I'm answering. My weekend was there. I was supposed to be recording. I should have been like backlogging stuff like I should have been, but you know how I played Genshin Impact like a few days ago on stream? It wasn't a few days ago, it was a while ago on stream. And you know how I just like, I don't know, I really like this game. Like, I don't really know. Guess what I've been playing? Several days. The reason I just woke up is because I took all night playing that game. It's been like a small addiction, and I haven't been drawing or anything because of it. It's a problem. It's bad. I love it. I love it so much. Let me move my mic. I'm sorry if you hear noise. haven't been doing that. There's also been the sense of again, I have no food, and I've been waiting for money to come in, but it hasn't come in yet. So I've just been kind of starving for the past few days. I also now have to worry about my phone bill and things, and it's like COVID's still happening. Car, can you not? Please? Should be a crime to listen to music that loud in the car. I'm not even, actually, you know, let me not even be that way, because me and my friend will do that. But, I don't, like, COVID still exists, it's still a thing, and I'm almost for sure that with my weak immune system, I've gotten sick 10 times during the course of this quarantine. No, it's more than 10. I've gotten sick most of the time during this quarantine. I've been in my house. I haven't moved. The best I've done is gone outside to walk and maybe to the store occasionally. And I always get it when I'm in my house the majority of the time. I don't think I could get it and not like die immediately. So I'm like, you know what? I should just not get a job, because I feel like that's the quickest way to get it in my opinion right now. Because people don't wash their hands and I don't have time. I'll call the health board on some people. I don't have time. It's a whole thing. What other reasons? Everything just sucks right now. I'm just hungry. I'm eating fruities as breakfast. I feel like my life is going down a place I don't want it to. And like, I gotta figure out a lot of stuff. Also, part of the rant or the vent I was originally going to have, I'm still going to talk about it, but I was originally going to talk about when I started live streaming is part of the problem. And ooh, it's some like irritating ass shit, and I'm still bothered by it, but it's a little bit better now, but not really. It's just like I'm not as like angrily crying furious as I was before. I'm more just like angry and irritated, like how I am during really irritating situations. Let me read through your stuff. Talking and not even thinking about it. Let me see. I gotta move my mouse. Wait, I gotta move up because my whole setup is weird now. I don't know if I live streamed when I had my newer setup. No, I think I did because I wanted to see if it was good or not. It was when I played Genshin. So let me just like figure out a way to so my mic isn't like, so I can move. Like, give me a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry if you hear noise. So give me just a second. Let me figure this out. It's like, let me move this. It's a whole thing. My life is a whole thing right now. Okay. Let me scoot in to my chair. Ugh. Let me move this over. If that dog keeps barking, I'm gonna close my window and yell. I promise. Okay. Let me get my pen. It's over here. It's behind the tablet. Why? Why would you do that? Me? Why would you do that at all? There. I got my tablet. Let me get my phone and mute it. Don't you start, dog. Don't you even start. Okay. Okay. Everything should be, well, my cord's weird for my mouse, but it's fine. Everything should be fine. Okay. What were you guys saying? Because I was like, it's a bit low. Okay. I knew it. See, I knew it. I was like, it's low. Okay, let me turn it up all the way. Hopefully you don't hear really loud noises. Let's see. Well, that's pretty good. It's They got one more time. Yep. Okay. Yep. I gotta get up. I'll be right back. I'm muting my mic. Give me a second. Nope. Not the right tool. I'm so angry. I hate Ooh, dog. Okay, I'm back. And not be angry about my life. Okay. Phew. My headphones back. I don't really need my headphones actually. I don't know why I feel the need to have them. I just want them. Sorry. Can I not? I don't want that. No. What else? What's happening? The bitch. Oh, you just cut your hair impulsively and you don't know how to feel about it. You know what? Not gonna lie to you, I do the exact same thing all the time. I've been trying really hard this entire quarantine not to cut my hair. My hair is decently long. It's okay. It's going down my back. I don't feel comfortable with it, but I have natural hair so I can push it up. So it's like not a problem, but also like I want to cut it to where there's like no hair left. I do. Like I almost want to shave it, but I'm telling myself not to do it. But I want to. I want to do it. It's just, you can't help it. Ooh. My eye, it's burning. I'm sorry that your weekend was bad. Harmonics? Am I reading that right? It's hard to see from, because I got the like tab really small, but harmonics, I think. Drugs. So you know, I drugs. So it's hard for me to read. Also I watched My Hero Academia, and I can't believe I ever thought it was overrated. I can't read the little last part, but I can get what you're saying. Something about loving a character. I see that. So, I feel like I wouldn't say it's overrated. I mean, it's good. I personally like. There's not a lot of characters I like. I like one character specifically, but I don't know. It's kind of gotten boring. I feel like nobody watches it anymore, and so every time I'm just like, I wonder, what's the newest thing with it? It seems like no one ever knows. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm sorry that your weekend was only half as good. I'm sorry that your weekend was only half as good. Genshin is addicting. I have a problem. Like, I need a patch. It's a whole thing. It's nice to come and talk. It's nice that you come and talk to us when you're stressed. We're here for it. Yeah. I mean, it's either you or it's either you guys are talking into like the air like a crazy person. Either way, I'm doing it either way. So like, it's like, why not just record the craziness and waste that time. Let's see. Maybe it's something in your house. I don't know what that was referring to. I've been in the house since I quit my job. I also survived. I can't read that. Something last year at Christmas time. So I know this feeling. Yeah. I got fired, but laid off. More like it, but it's difficult. God, I just got depressed all of a sudden. Let's see. I have a dog in my house, so I can hear the same thing, but but even closer. Yeah. Excuse me. The live is acting up for you. I would try refreshing it. Honestly, YouTube's on its bullshit at all times. So if it's fucking up for you, I'm not surprised. The fuck? Why is she yelling? I can't with my niece. I can't. Oh, your hair is a mess. You gotta keep it. That sucks, man. I would try braiding it. Eh. Sorry, I keep hearing stuff on the side of me, so I'm like, what the fuck is happening over there? Like, what are the people in my house doing though? You should know. Oh, you sure you know what peg means? Peg? What? What? I'm gonna go draw. Oh, I'm gonna go draw. Gone? What? What? The high is confusing me right now. I promise you. Um, I like My Hero. If people hype it up, that just means more fun for the fans. Yeah, oh, true. That's true. If they're hyping up something that you like, that just means more fun for you. Honestly, it has probably one of the worst fandoms I've seen. Not as bad as some other ones, but I don't know why I'm cutting off my words. Not as bad as some other ones, but still terrible. True. Cat. Luna. It was further up in the chat. Oh, was it? Oh, I think I just didn't read it then. I'm sorry. It's time for your begging season. It's time for your begging season. No. No. Wait, who's getting pegged? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember. Well, yes, I know what pegging is. Okay, you know what? This is getting weird. Stop. Let me adjust my my tablet thing so I can. Actually, I think I was working on a drawing, wasn't I? Yeah, because I didn't finish that one drawing. Which one was it? I think it was this one. No, which one was it? Was it this one? No, that's the thumbnail. The hell? Cause my niece and nephew, I don't know what they're doing. They scream sometimes. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. That's where it was. Found it. Found the one I was supposed to finish. Oh, sorry, I pulled on the cord. There's no escape from the I'm not. Chat's not gonna be read for a minute there. No, but I don't want to yell at my niece. I don't want to do that. That's rude. They just. It's cute for a minute, and then slowly it stops becoming cute. It becomes very annoying. The yelling. I'm not going to yell. It's mean. So, actually, let me put my thing a little bit back. I'm going to scoot up to my table so I can get proper representation of drawing on my screen. Let me put my headphones over here because I don't know why I have them in the first place. I do not need them. Hopefully you can hear me, but I'm a little bit far away from my thing because I have to go to my tablet. But on top of my life falling apart and me being hungry at all times, I'm angry. Here's why. My boyfriend's parents suck ass. Like, to a point where they're playing with the door. Give me a second. I hate my life. Okay. I just want to complain. Kids, they suck. You guys know that? Kids suck. They have so much energy. I'm getting woozy. I need food. I use this candy to sustain myself. No. I had to run them both down. I had to go down the steps. I had to come right back up the steps. It's a whole thing. I can't breathe. I can't even get water. Okay. Okay. Candy helped. I didn't help immediately though. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? What was I saying? What was I saying? Wait, what's the... Okay, don't call me stupid, right? I have a question though. What's PFP mean? Because I'm blanking. I'm like, does that mean profile picture? Is that what that means? I'm getting old, okay? I was scolding, shooing them. The whole thing. They're like 2 in 1, so like you can't do much scolding. It's more or less just chasing them around, telling them to go in one area, and then giving them a piece of candy so they'll be quiet. That's pretty much what it is. I'm 18. I still play hide and seek with my cousins on our grandparents. 80-acre property. They run fast. Yes. Thankfully, we're in our house. There's not many rooms they can go into, but they'll just go into room, shut door, close. Because, you know, you don't want to limit their access, but also get out of here. Get out. Scat kid. Profile picture. It does. Okay. Thank you. I'm not crazy. I'm just out of my mind. That's really what it is. But thank you for the compliment anyways. I was confused. Yeah. What was I saying? Right. The reason I am angry. Back to that. The reason I'm angry is because, ooh. Why did they stop me from saying it? I shouldn't be eating candy. Like, it hurt right in my tooth. I'm sorry. That was actually... Give me a second. I let the air breathe into it. It hurt. Okay, candy's going away because I can't be eating that. That hurt. I need to go to the dentist, but I don't have insurance like that. Well, I might. They might be able to get me in, but they probably won't. Doctors have been tripping lately with the whole corona thing. Like, they act like anything other than corona is like just doesn't exist. I'm like, people still have heart problems, strokes, things that will kill them immediately now. It's not just coronavirus. I get why you're overwhelmed, but also it's not just coronavirus. You can't just turn away every person that doesn't have corona. Actually, the way they've been acting also against like people who already have like pre-existing like diseases and whatnot. It's like other people got cancer and shit. Like people already had stuff before corona. So you can't just ignore. That's essentially ignoring those type of people who already have those like what's the word? I just said it. Pre-existing problems. You can't just ignore them, especially because they already had the problem before corona even came out. So they'll still be suffering with it. On top of that, you know, it's like a whole thing. It's weird, man. I saw I did this in August. You might be able to get in. Hopefully. Because sometimes they be trying... Like, I think with the doctor, they tried to push my appointment back. And back, and back, and back, and back. And so I was like, I'll just bleed out then. It's fine. It wasn't that serious, but you get what I'm trying to say. Where's the what was I using? What brush was I using for this? No, it wasn't that one. Damn, that's a shame. I don't remember what brush I was using. It wasn't this one. I think I was using that one for what's it called? For what's the word I'm looking for? I was using that one for blending. What was I using for? It's not gonna tell me here. Let me see. I think that one. No, I wouldn't be using it for the line work because it's too. The line work is pretty like blended out a little bit, so it wouldn't probably be that one. Actually, let me see. Yeah, not this one. This was probably used more for something else. This one? Yeah, this is probably used for the line work. I probably just made. I forget which thickness I made it for. Damn. Cause I know these lines here, like this one, are thicker, like especially around the edges of it. But I don't know which, like how big I made this pen. Damn, what was it? It was probably like 4. Yeah, it was probably like 4 or 3 or close to 4. I know it wasn't like 5 or anything, so it was probably like just one thing up, or 1 or 2 things up. Yeah, we'll try. I have chronic disease. That's it. I think it's chronic. I think that's the word. Chronic existing is what I was thinking of, or those are the words that I should have put in the sentence. I have a chronic disease, and I could think it is relapse. I think I'm having a stroke, so it's like give me a second to process, or have an attack, or need my stomach pumped. Yeah. Again, especially if you have a chronic disease, it's like, man, I need doctor, okay? The doctor, I need it. I've been needed this. Like, you act like I'm just coming out of nowhere. Was it this thickness? Yeah, I think that's the outline. Wait, so was this just lower? Let's say 1.5. Let's say it's 1.5, right? Yeah, I think 1.5 was probably just like the inner workings of it. And this is probably 2.7 was probably, yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm working on my whole thing here so I can finish this. I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need this. Yeah. Okay. Finally, my brain will let me talk. We've been talking for 30 minutes, haven't got to the whole point of this. My boyfriend's parents, they have been. They're awful people. You know what? I'm just gonna call it like how I see it. They're shitty. They're the worst type of people. To not expose everything about his life and his parents and his whole thing. Basically, they're hateful. They're hateful assholes. They're the type of people who value appearance over anything else. So they can be assholes. They can do terrible things as long as they don't appear that way. It's fine, right? An example. I don't hate his brother, but they like him because he's a great boy on the outside. That sounds like I'm shady, but hear me out. He gets good grades. I'm pretty sure he's in football, or he was. Cause did he graduate? How old is his brother? He did. He graduated this year. I forgot. He graduated, so he played football. He was in DECA. He was a good boy, right, on the outside. I'm pretty sure he did it all. He was good boy, right? The amount of times I've heard this boy straight up have a tantrum is ridiculous. I told you, he just graduated, so it's not like this is a 10-year-old. He an ironic thing is that they talk about how they're just so tired of being stressed out by my boyfriend and irritated by what he does, and they're just not gonna have these arguments and shit in their house. Their other son, the good one, right? The good one that looks good on the outside, will lose a shirt because he lost it. And the whole fucking tantrum. When I say tantrum, I mean like how the kids were screaming. Probably louder than that because he's a grown ass boy. Yelling. Stomping his feet. Like a child. Right? And that's the good one. I can't. It hurts. And I'm not going to go in on him because I don't hate him. I just don't like him. That's okay. But my boyfriend has always had this. He has many problems. He has, I want to say, does he have, I don't know if he has ADD or ADHD. I always get confused because I have confusion problems. But he has one of those. So he's always had problems in school. He's always had a tough time. You know what I mean? Not terrible, but it's been concerning. And I think he had developed, I want to say, depression at a very young age. I don't know exactly what triggered it because I'm not a therapist and I don't know every little facet of his life, and he's a boy, so he doesn't tell me a lot. He doesn't tell me everything that I feel like I should need to know to be able to, maybe pinpoint when it happened, plus again, not a therapist. But he's had it for a long time. And when he would try to, I'll be 100 with you. He tried to voice it to his parents one time. They freaked out on him and basically said, don't do that. Don't tell us that you have problems. We don't want to hear that. You're stressing out your mother. It's like, all right, cool. Second time, it wasn't really like he told them. Somebody else had to be like, hey, did you know your son has a depression? Hey, you should do something about this. It's kind of serious. You kind of should do something about it. Right? And because again, appearances are everything. They tried. I would say maybe, let's give them, because again, I'm not in their lives. I would say about a year. And then it went to, why isn't this over yet? Good parents would have asked and actually really looked into this and seen that maybe sometimes it's not over. Sometimes it carries on with you. Sometimes it doesn't just leave you. And there are things that you might have to do for the rest of your life. Shocker, you might have to be a parent. There are things you have to do maybe for the rest of your child's life to help them in not being this way. Again, they didn't do that. They don't care. They're just like, they're at the attitude of like, why isn't this over yet? You should stop doing this. This is a more of a you problem than an us problem. It's really not, but that's how they feel. And the third time, which was a bit recently, they just don't care anymore. Now they're just like, well, you're older now and you're an adult, so whatever problems you have, you need to figure that out. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know you could figure out depression. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm having an episode. That's fine. So, because they're over it, it's funny how they're over someone else's problem. Like, it's crazy. They're over it. And don't get me wrong, I'm 21, my boyfriend's 21. So it's not like we're not grown, but I'm trying not to tell you stuff that would be like incriminating. But Jesus Christ. They recently, instead of talking to him like a human being, not talking at him, talking to him, communication, they've chosen to write him an email. They chose to write him an email basically talking about how shitty their life. They're so stressed out because of him. I just get. By the way, he's not doing anything. This is like if somebody, let's say, okay, example. So let's say we're friends, right? And I want the best for you. I want the best for you because I'm your best friend. We're friends. You know what I mean? You're my friend is my friend is my friend is my friend. You're my friend. And because I want the best for you, I want you to, let's say your whole dream was to be a lawyer. I want you to be your lawyer. I want you to do your best. I'm going to work with you every single day if I have to. I'll supply any type of money I need to for you to get your dream, right? Oof, my heart. I'm sorry. I choked a little bit on my spit. It was a whole bit. Sorry, I heard the kids again. However, instead of me being that supportive friend because I love you and I want you to reach for the sky, it'd be like me getting annoyed that maybe you're not reaching your dream or how, you know, your life goal fast enough for me. And then I find out, well, let me not say I found out. Let me say I know for a fact that's not your dream, but I think that you can do that. So I'm going to keep pushing it on you. So my point of using this example is it doesn't matter if I think you could be a lawyer. If you don't want to be a lawyer, why am I pushing you to do it? If you're not ready to do this, why am I pushing you to do it? Even if you did want to be a lawyer, I'm not going to push you into law school. You do it on your time. Whatever you want to do during that, after the fact, or how you want to handle this because of, you know, your anxieties, your fears, how you feel, how you work, how you operate. I should be supporting that. His parents aren't those people. They're going to support whatever they feel is necessary. So instead of him let's just say he was content with getting a low-level job that was nice, he loved it, that is something that he is passionate about. They don't care. Because there's the most fake people in life, I swear. Because they'll be fake and be like, we just want to support you as long as you're doing something that you love. And then 2 weeks into it, you know it's a low-level job, right? You know, you're not going to be able to live off of this. That's a lie. They tell the most lies of life. I've never heard someone tell their own kin, someone who they know has access to the internet and other people's opinions, as many lies as they tell my boyfriend. But you know that's not going to get you anywhere. You know you can't start a family with that. You know you can't do the second and third. There's no way you're going to be able to get out of our house with that type of job. And it's like, but I can though. I can get a apartment. And then I got an income coming in. So it's like, well, because we're together and we've been together for a long time. So at this point, I'm included in this. I can get income. We can get a nice apartment. We can get a dog until we decide to get a family, and then maybe he can move up if he wants to. There are levels to this. They don't care about that. It's what I want is what I want right now, what I want. It's what I want right now, though. Also, hi. I see you. I've noticed you, and I see that you're new here. I've never seen you before. Your picture looks familiar, but it might just be because your picture is somebody who is like, you know, familiar, but I can't really see that great. I'm trying to like squint and make sure if I can see it. But hello, welcome. I rant here, so this is what's happening. But my point is, they're those types of people. So they don't really see they don't really see that maybe that's not the right thing. You know what I mean? And I think they might be frustrated because their solution has been the same solution that they've been doing for years now, and it has not worked. And I think they're also really stubborn. So like, I think that they're just like, well, if I just do it more or I threaten him more, then it's what it is. And by the way, I'm saying this all because I know I should probably be drawing. I know that, you know, some people are going to feel like, well, ooh, sound my arm wrong, but like, well, he should be doing these things anyways, like going to, well, I think I explained exactly all he was doing. He's going to college now, and the main reason they did this is because he's been going through a depressive period, right? Because I feel like he genuinely does have depression. They're not going to pay for any type of counseling. They have shown that throughout the years, but this is their like reasoning now. You have a problem. It's not us. We're doing nothing. You have the problem. You need to go to counseling. But they weren't going to pay for it before. Let's be honest. They were going to be like, well, what's wrong? What are we doing? What? And they're just going to blame him for whatever it was. And be like, you don't need to go to counseling. It's your fault, pretty much. You're fine. But now, all of a sudden, that's an option. It's a whole thing. It's a whole other thing. But, because their whole answer is, you need to go to counseling. Oh. Something happens or something may fall. I keep wanting to talk and then like something happens on the distance and like I get confused. What was I saying? Yeah, damn you, weed. What was I saying? God, I just lost track of thought. Damn it. Damn it. I need to write scripts for this stuff because I will lose track of thought or lose track of my thoughts and like my train of thought so quickly. My point is, he's been going through this depressive period for a very long time, and they got him counseling at one point and then kind of stopped it because if he was continuously being in counseling and their parents or family found out and knew, then they would think there was a problem at home. And again, appearances are everything. So of course they're gonna stop him from not getting counseling. He should have been in counseling. There should have been once the immersion of depression came back, he would have been in counseling still. There wouldn't be any, you should go to counseling now. No, he would have been in counseling. What are you talking about? Like, I can't. And don't get me wrong, it's not like there hasn't been like, his counselors and therapists at school made them aware of this shit. They had resources. So I could give them the excuse of this, came out of nowhere or no one ever told them anything. Nah. They are actively ignoring their jobs as parents. And it's like, alright, fuck you. Fuck you also. Like, all the way. So they're in this very, like, threatening state of, like, we gonna kick you. They're not gonna kick them out. but we gonna kick you out if you basically don't do what we want you to do. Which is this, that, the third. It's like, okay. And you wonder where the depressive episodes come from. Cool. I love being forced to do something I don't want to do. Or I love being forced to do something where I'm obviously in a depressive, suicidal mood. Like, it's just, I love that. Don't you love that? I love that. Give me a second. I gotta, like, I'm actually shaking. I need to calm down. Let me read some of what you're saying so I can, like, calm down for a second. I'll continue. Just let me, like, breathe. I'm, like, my head hurts now because I'm angry. I'm all angry all over again. I don't even know where to start. Damn, imagine not caring about your own kids' mental health. I know, right? I could never. Yeah. And maybe that's just because of the knowledge I have and the basis I have now, but that same thing would be for them because it's not an excuse anymore. At this point, you're just being stubborn. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's more to it. But on the baseline, you're just being stubborn. Like, you know you could be better, but you're just wanting to dump that on everybody else. You know what I mean? Oh my god, you know the thing that irritates me the most? They pretend as if they're happy. Like, if this wasn't happening, we would be fine. Like, you're just stressing us out and all that. And I'm like, no. It's not how that works. Yes, Michaela.
Is this yours?
It is mine.
That's not mine.
No, it's not.
That's yours. Where, Pop? That's not my pink.
It's not. Did you need something?
I need something.
What you need?
I need something.
You don't even know what you need. I give you this bag of chips. Will you leave?
Bag of chips. I don't want a bag of chips.
You should go keep repeating. There, it's right there. Give me it.
Popcorn.
It's not. It's their
Chips.
icy. Here you go. You don't want it? No? You don't want it?
Mine.
Here.
I don't want it.
Okay, look. Alright. Well, are you gonna go?
I don't want to go.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later, okay? What's the matter? What's the matter? Here, you want my phone?
How's your phone?
Okay, I'm gonna turn on...
Elsa!
Sure, we're gonna turn on Elsa. See? Now your brother coming. I see him. I need you both to go, though. So I'm gonna turn on the thing.
See my grandma!
I know what you came here for. You came here for the chips. Okay. Okay. You gotta go. Take brother with you. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. Love you. Love you. I hate being auntie. I hate life. She's been coming in here a lot more often, so I don't think she comes in here for anything specifically. She's just like, I don't want to hang out though. But I'm doing stuff. It's like, no, but I want to hang out. So I want to hang out. Okay. So, what was I reading? Right. Sorry, I was reading stuff. Crap. Sorry. Also, when people are ignorant and think disorders can be cured, basically, I don't even know they think it's going to be cured. I don't know. I think that maybe they do. They really think if he goes to therapy, then it will be fine, or that everything will be alright. And I'm like, he's still going to have the same problems. They might be better. It's like my mom thinking if I go to therapy, then my anxiety will just poof away. It's like, no. Not how that works. It's still there. It's just not as prevalent, I guess. Or it might be, I'm able to calm it down, but that's about it, you know? Let's see what else. I dropped something, probably my phone. Rip my phone. Email, what the fuck? Yeah, no. It's a thing, because he sends, I don't know if they're doing it to be petty. Let me not put that on them, because I don't know for sure. But I don't know why. His dad will send him emails too. Like, it's like they're in a business, and it's like, or this is like a, sorry, let me bring my mic a little bit closer. I didn't realize I was that far away. This is something that's like, this will blow your fucking mind. Like, this will blow your mind. You could walk not even 5 feet, 5 steps to where your son usually is, and you could talk to him. Crazy, right? Like, I know, like, it's insane that you could talk to your son. It's crazy. The H in ADHD stands for more just hyperactive, including hypersensitive, hyperemotional. This paired with something like depression makes a really unpleasant experience, especially in children. Yeah, I want to say that's why I think it's ADHD and not ADD. I think it's ADHD because I know he takes like he takes medication to like, I'm not sure if he still takes the medication. No, I think he still takes the medication. I think. Like, does he? Yeah. Yeah. I never see him take, I don't know. But he takes the medication to like calm himself down, you know? Or like to stabilize his mood or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. Like I asked because I think he was, you know, some people are uncomfortable with talking about stuff like that. So I just assumed that he was uncomfortable and just never asked like that. Because I don't want to like be like, what problems do you have? I don't want to be like that, but you know. Let's see what else. Sorry. Let me put this up. There we go. My dad wanted me to go pro with soccer. I have asthma, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you could. If you didn't want to do it, then you're not going to be able to. Then you're just going to be wheezing on the court. Or not the court, but the field. Sorry, I lost track of where I was. Sorry if you hear the yelling. They just do that. I can't help it. Oh, hell. No, soccer takes so much running. Yeah, I kind of had to stop. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I'm sticking to art, no sports, no sports for my fat ass. I like sport. I'm fat, but I like sports. I just don't like the really intense ones where like the people are intense, because that's what throws me off. I'm like, I don't want to. Listen, if you're gonna yell at me or like be all aggressive, it's like it's a game. It's fun. Why are you doing all that? Excuse me. Depression, Ooh, she took a chip. Yeah, they took a chip. Okay. That's the type of thing you think it's like, oh, it's a problem. It's like, nah, the chip got taken. Like, it's not that serious. You can get counseling / therapy by using insurance for it. You can. I know this. They know this. But again, that's showing that there's a problem, and I don't think they wanted to show that until now. Now it's a thing of that's gross. Wow, I didn't even think about it like that. Now it's just a thing of, before it would have been our problem. Now it's your problem. We're fine. It's your problem. You're the one with the problem. That's gross. I didn't even think about that. I don't like these people. Did y'all know that? Did y'all think about that or realize that? I don't like them. I feel gross now. Ugh. Why are old people so terrible? I can't. Let's see. I think there's a few more. I don't know what's happening, but I really hope everything works out. Things get very hard sometimes, but everyone has a big chance to overcome. Also, sorry, my English is not very good. It's fine. You're fine. My English isn't good. I speak it. I've spoken my entire life, and it's trash. It's big trash. But yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it's gonna turn out the way I want it to. That makes me upset. I want there to be peace, but I know there's not going to, because I'm dealing with like two stubborn assholes at this point. So I wish I could share my parents with others. I feel so bad people don't have a good relationship with their parents. Right? That's what I want. Don't get me wrong. I'm shitting on them, but very much I'm trying to like work out what can I do to make them understand so we can have this good relationship between them and their son. And it's just every time I try to think about it, they ruin it. Every time I do something to make it better, they ruin it. Give them the chips. Give them the chips. Chaps. Chips, chaps. Elsa, stop. I remember the Elsa Spider-Man stuff. I'll let her watch stuff with Elsa. I mainly let her watch like Paw Patrol and shit like that. I should have put on Paw Patrol. I didn't think about it. But whatever. Aww. Okay, well, we'll see you later. I'm sorry. I didn't even see that you were leaving. Bye. Email. Okay, off topic. I would recommend eating, what is that? Pulparindo candy? Pulparindo. Pulp candy. Calling it pulp. Listen, they got money. They're not like, listen, I would feel a different way if they were like me and my family, where we're like poor. We've always been poor. We're not super poor, but we're struggling right now. But that's just mainly because of Corona. But it'd be different. They live in a nice neighborhood. They have a nice job. They can buy a whole, like, maybe it's because I'm poor. I don't know people who can just buy things like refrigerators and new couches and TVs and chairs and not use them. It's a whole other problem I have with them. The amount of food they waste and amount of stuff they hoard is just confusing to me. If you saw their garage, you'd look at this stuff and I'm like, when do you use this? Never. That's the answer. There's shit down in their basement. When do you? Never. I never use it. What do you mean? Using it? Using my items that I bought with my money? That's crazy. Why would you say that? Why would you even think I would do that? That's crazy. Okay, this is genuinely a problem, so I'm just gonna say it. They bought a new refrigerator, right? They still have the shelves from their old refrigerator. Who keeps the shelves? Who keeps the shelves in their guest bedroom of their old refrigerator? I need the location of people who do that. Explain to me. The whine and complain that their son that's having problems and that's just going through a tough time is wasting their money, their time, stressing them out, but they'll have shelves, a refrigerator they can't even use anymore because they don't have it in their house for almost a year. And then they'll get mad when people try to throw stuff away or do this. And I'm just like, you guys are just controlling. You guys just are controlling. What is this? The amount of food that I see them have. I've seen several things of food that just stay in one place, have not been used or eaten. I used to steal food from their house. Like dead ass. Like I would steal food, chips, and other items when I was like, either when I was homeless or even when I just was hungry and I'd have food money because, you know, it was tight that week. I would steal food from their house. I wouldn't steal money from them. I steal money from my boyfriend. No, I'd like borrow money from my boyfriend and eat their food. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? And that same food I used to steal from is still there. Because it'd be like, I steal popcorn. I still got the popcorn. I'd steal ramen. Ramen's still there. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about the ramen because I haven't seen I haven't gone in their house. I'm actually irritated with these people. I haven't gone in their house in a long ass time. But last time I checked, it was still there. So, I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous though. But back to my point of the whole dissertation. I didn't even read all of it. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I read the first part of it and I was like, with all the shit I know about you people and what you've done throughout the years, that's some bullshit. How dare you send your whole son a whole ass 2-page email talk about how stressed you are, how irritated you are, how it's and I'm just like, how can I explain this? Do you know why I give people the benefit of the doubt in my videos and things like that? And I try not to accuse anyone of anything. I try. I might have at one point. But I try not to accuse people. I try not to be like that person because this is why. Communication is something that needs to be had. There's a reason why I say people don't ask enough questions for me. Communication needs to be had. You need to make sure of things, double check things, ask people several times in several different ways so you understand the situation. They have straight up insulted their son, like disrespectfully. Made him feel uncomfortable. Made him feel uncomfortable to eat, breathe, and move in the house that he didn't ask to be in. Because unlike how parents believe, children don't ask to be here. And I'll give them this. He's an adult. But every adult activity he tries to do, there's a problem. When he had a job, they were still shitting on him. When he was in college the first time, they were still shitting on him. No matter what he did, it wasn't okay. Because what they expect him to do, he's not meeting. And when I say expect him to do, I mean, if you expect someone to get an A and they get a B, they'll shit on him. That type of shit. They're passing either way, but because they didn't get to where your expectation was, y'all finna have me yelling because I'm trying hard not to yell. I'm really close to this mic. I'm getting really angry. I'm starting to like move my hand. Y'all can't even see me. It's the whole thing. But like, that irritates me. I don't like that. Because why are you doing that? Why don't you just talk to him? Not talk at him, because let me explain to you the difference. Talking to someone is what I do in the chat, right? We're talking, there's a back and forth. Maybe it's kind of delayed because of YouTube, but it's a back and forth. We're having a conversation. You're responding. I'm letting you talk. It's not just a one-word thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a conversation. You know what I mean? When I made a loving conversation video. That's a conversation. We're talking back and forth. We're hearing each other's points. Even if we're getting angry, we're still listening. If I tell you, go subscribe to my channel, and you're like, okay, that's not a conversation. That's talking at someone. That's telling someone something that you want them to do, and then expecting them to say yes. And don't get me wrong. If he says anything other than that, it's a problem. Because he tried doing that and tried arguing with them, but then that's when it's like, well, everything's an argument. Everything's this, that, and the third. Or he's talking to you and you should respond accordingly of oh, okay, I see your point. Well, I feel this way. Okay, well, we have to learn to understand each other type shit. Even if I don't agree with you, that's still how you perceive it. You know what I mean? Or even just a solution-based thing. Maybe that's because I'm a solution-based person. I always like finding a way to solve something. The fuck was that? Never mind, they're hitting a wall. I was concerned. I got really concerned there. But, they were hitting the wall. They did just do that. But I'm always trying to solve the problem so we can get on with our lives. But, like, they just don't. Nephew? I swear. But they don't want to do that, and I have no idea why. I'm not sure if it's maybe something that happened in their life. I don't know. And I would love to talk to them about it, but you can't have a conversation with these people. And I guess that's why they sent the email, is because they don't want a conversation. They don't want to walk over to their son and talk to them, because he's not going to give them the answer that they want, which is the conversation. That's a, I want you to say this. That's just not the same. However, my boyfriend won't let me send them an email back, and I just don't understand why. Why? I don't get it. Like, he won't let me do it. Like I want to do it. He won't let me do it. Oh, also, did I mention that they gave him like a date on it? That's another thing that's bothering me. They're like, here's our demands, and if you don't respond in 2 days, basically you got 2 days to respond and have your answer. We had an entire week, probably more, to figure out what we were gonna do. You got 2 days. Yeah, I'm like, that's not how this works. Again, no. I'm sending him a message. See, I told him I wouldn't, but like, some in my heart, I'm just like, I need to read these people for filth. I've had friends that have had family like this, and I've had to be I had to do like a, not intervention, but like I had to be a medium between them, because people don't know how to talk to each other. And don't get me wrong, my boyfriend has always had communication problems, but I know for a fact he doesn't have them anymore, because I had to work that shit out. Like, when we first got together, he had a whole, how they're acting is how he would act with me. And I'm like, we ain't finna do this. You gonna communicate with me. We gonna talk this out. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the problem is. I don't care if it's with me, if it's with you, if it's with your grandma. I don't care. You're going to talk to me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a thing of where you can't talk to me about something and then I'm sitting here triggering you and I don't know it. Like, you gotta talk to me, sir. But it's just irritating and crazy that they just, with their whole chest, they just did that. I guess. I've talked about this several times. Every time I talk about it, which I'm not going to do now, but every time I talk about it, I just start crying, because I'm just like, I don't like that. I get like, I don't want to say triggered. It's like, I just get upset because the lack of empathy and reasoning some people will go through just to be right. I hate right fighters. Hell, this is the reason, because I was talking to someone else about this. This is the reason why I don't like the whole Toby drama, because this is all it is. This shit right here of like people just wanting to be right so fucking bad. It's like, can you not? Did your phone mess up? Oh, what happened?
I charging it stuff.
Let's see. Get out of my bag. Why y'all stealing my stuff? No. My food. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. There you go. Okay. Be gone. You too. You too. Close the door. Dang. Oof. That hurt. Okay, I hit my back. Alright, I'm good. Okay, that's great. Alright. Okay, that's great. Good. Alright, my back. Alright. Shattered. Alright. That hurt. No. But, other than the interruption by my niece and nephew, it upsets me when I see stuff like that happen. I don't like people who just want to be a right fighter. I hate people who just want to be right. It's like everybody can equally have done something bad in a situation, and you talking and communicating helps work that situation out. Or it's just a thing adults do. You agree and disagree, but you come to a respectful understanding. You don't disrespect people in either way. It doesn't matter if somebody disrespected you first. I hate this argument of, they were mean to me first, so that means I can say and do whatever I fucking want, and I'm not a hypocrite or an asshole about it. It's not how that works. You have to be a better person throughout the entire situation. You can't just be petty as soon as someone else becomes petty, and then still think you're not an asshole. Because someone can still perceive you as an asshole. You can still be a hypocrite in that sense. I hate it. Like, I need people to start being adults. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And maybe that word doesn't mean much to people anymore, but it does to me. I can tell you myself, I'm not being an adult right now. Well, I'm being a paranoid adult. Say like that. I'm not being an adult right now, you could say, by, well, yeah, by my actions, not as me talking about this, because honestly, if I'm trying to respect my boyfriend's wishes by not sending him an email, talking to them, or conversating with them, because I will make it worse. Because when you're dealing with people and somebody goes off on them, like I want to straight up go off on them, like right now, I know that's going to be volatile, and if I want to talk to them, it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to take a certain approach to it, because I can sound like a bitch easily, so I need to like figure out a way. But oof, 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 oof. I just want, I want there to be this understanding, or this, I need there to be some understanding. That's actually really what it is. Because this could be worked out with a conversation about what's there, what happened, and not this weird expectation that everything's going to be alright because you said sorry once. It's like when there's been years of something and you've been doing something for more than months, for more than a day, it's not going to then be solved in a day. It's probably going to take twice as long for any of that to be better. And you shouldn't have done it in the first place if you didn't want that outcome to happen, if that makes sense. It's this lack of responsibility people want to take. Oh, I don't even want to talk about the fucking, I don't remember what her actual username, but the Thumbelina part of that fucking drama. I just thought about that. Oh my god, I remember that fucking video. Oh my god. Oh my god. People hate taking responsibility for themselves. Again, as long as somebody was petty first, as long as you can blame somebody for something, I can be right, so it's fine. And it's just like, because now I'm thinking about that. I should have brought that up in my mind. I just saw something on my, the main reason it got brought up, because I just saw something on my notifications that brought that whole situation back up. I hate it, man. I hate when people bring stuff up, and I'm just like, damn it, there's another person I have to unfollow now. But, like, that situation, and just, like, even with my boyfriend, it's like, I want the quicker you take responsibility for what you did, the easier it is to understand why someone may feel the way they feel. That doesn't mean that they have to fucking, I think that's the thing, it doesn't mean that they have to fucking get on their knees and say sorry and do all that. They don't need to do all that. It's a I'm sorry and I'm gonna do better and actually do better. You know what I mean? Or actually do what you're supposed to do. And it's okay to fuck up. It's okay to have mishaps. It's okay to, you know, make a mistake. But if you don't even recognize when it's happening, you start just not caring, then it's ridiculous. Like, I just... This close to asking. Let me ask if I can just send it, because we'll write the email together. I'm ultra serious about this. So, you know, write the email together. Let me ask him. He's gonna say no, but let me ask him anyways. Hey. Wait. Spelled hey wrong. Hey. You sure can't write them an email or talk to them or talk to them? Cause I'll go to his house. I haven't been to his house in a while. I will go to his house and talk to him if I have to. Okay, there we go. I just want peace. You know what I mean? I like there to be a nice and tidy ending to things. You can't always have that, but I like to, like when I see something going off the rails, I like to be the person that's just like, hey, can we just stop for a second and maybe this could be solved? If you hear that noise, I live right next to the shower, so that's what that is. Sorry if you hear it, or it made the audio worse all of a sudden. I can't stop it. I want to. I do. I can't. It's just, nothing I can do about it, actually. It makes me so upset with my life. However, I don't know. I'm gonna read some of you guys' response, but I get just so upset when it comes to stuff like this. I hate it, because especially when you're a person that's like on the outside looking in, and you see something that's just like, this could be solved with this. If you just did this, it could have been done. It's just like, but if you just talked about it and had open mind, and and it will be, I hate it. It gets me my, like, loins. My bleens. It gets me my bones. I can't. Yeah. If I wasted anything, my parents would yell at me. Bro, how do these people got so much money? I forget what his dad does. Well, let me not say what they do, but they got bread. They're not rich or anything, but they're living comfortably. They're living very comfortably. And if they made bad money decisions where they can't do certain things, well, that's their fault. I mean, with their logic, that's their fault. When people burn their money like it's nothing and complain about being broke or poor, bitch, I had a job. I didn't spend as much as some people I know who don't even work. Yeah. It's... Ugh. It drives me insane. I can feel you. I feel like people would just be stealing money from me, low key, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I give a lot of money away. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Huh. Was that speaking to my soul just now? I don't want it to be. A year. It's close to a year. It was before quarantine. So it's probably like a year close. So his parents want attention on, so they want the attention on the, pretty much. Well, no, the other way around. They want the attention on him, not them, because they didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. The depression came out of nowhere. There's nothing I've ever did to antagonize it. It's crazy. I cry when I can't solve something. Them kids in the back at me. Yeah. I don't know why they keep coming in here. If you emailed them, you'd probably just encourage them to judge you. Oh, no. Oh, wait, let me read the rest of what you said. But, that's a whole other thing on itself. Therefore, judging him even more and fueling the fire. If I were you, just encourage him to get out as soon as possible. I get what you're saying. That's why I know that I shouldn't be doing it, but I low-key just keep asking him until he tells me I can. But that's a whole another conversation of they've judged me the entire time. I'm poor and I'm black. I'll be honest with you. Not saying that they're racist. Not saying that's what it is. They're prejudiced. Most people aren't racist, and people want to use the word racist when that brings more implication than they think. They're prejudiced. A lot of people, including black, white, we're all kind of a little bit prejudiced. You know, it's not really our fault. It's because of how we grew up or who we were around. Oh, but they're just blatantly prejudiced. I could have done nothing. They're more prejudiced than they think. You know what I mean? And it's like, they're gross. They're gross, well-off to do people. Well-off to do? That's not the word. Well-off people. They're gross, well-off people. Well-to-do, if you want to say that. But it's just nasty. I try not to encourage their behavior. I think they know that I don't like them. They think I don't know that they don't like me or something like that. I'm like, I know what you say about me behind my back. I know what you say in reference to me, or, you know, when people make like petty comments behind your back and it insinuates something, and they do it to a point where I'm like, okay, too often. They'll say things like, well, you know, she's not the only girl out there. There are other people. You know, well, I mean, everybody doesn't stay with each other after high school. Like, it's a whole thing. I'm like, I've been with him for 4 years, going on 5 in March. Why are you still saying that? At this point, that's it. At this point, it's a little bit like I can make a judgment on them saying that every so often. I'm like, I've never really hurt him or made him mad. He comes over rarely. My family enjoys his company. Don't like when he just comes in sometimes, but they enjoy his company. We don't say nothing bad about him. I'll get angry at him. We'll have arguments, but all couples do. We're not perfect. You know what I mean? I literally recorded and uploaded an argument we had, basically. Like, it's not a big thing. And so it's just like, I don't see why you would think that about me. They don't even know me. They don't. I don't care to know them, but they don't even know me. I know more about them than they know about me, and I'm like, I don't understand why you're judging me so badly. I don't understand what I've ever done to you or your son. I've been nothing but polite to these assholes, even though they've been dicks to me, and they act like I don't see it, or I don't see their fake ass smiles. Like, now I don't care. Now I just won't say nothing, or I'll just be like, I'll feel the way I feel that day. So I don't like them that day, then they're gonna get a bunch of angry looks and a bunch of smirks, because I just don't care at this point. But it's a whole thing. They can kiss the fast part of my ass. If you disrespect your own child, then wonder why they don't talk to you, then maybe you need to adjust your life and admit that you're wrong and look back on your mistakes and fix them. I know this. This is common sense that you're speaking. These are facts and common sense. They don't have it. They don't have common sense. They don't have it. They don't got it. That's why I want to explain to them that, like, it's just, it's not a him problem. And they want it to be a him problem so bad. You've all contributed to this dumpster fire. That is a relationship between a parent, or between parents and a son. And you need to do your part to fix it. It may make you feel uncomfortable. I mean, on both parts, by the way. I'm not saying my boyfriend is a saint. I'm just saying in this specific situation, they're being assholes. I'm not saying that he's done everything right in his life and he's perfect. However, he's trying. He's been trying. And he can't help certain things that prevent him from trying. If he gets depressed or something like that, and sometimes he just needs to take a break so he doesn't do his work, I'm not going to fault him for that. Because that's something that could have been fixed a long time ago. And that's something that I have to fix. Okay, let me be honest with you. I gotta fix it. It's not them. They're not the ones that have to actually check up on their child. They can talk at him and be angry and walk off. I'm the one that he comes to upset. Okay, I gotta be the one that encourages him. You know what I mean? Like, they're not the ones that have to deal with it. And not saying it like I don't like him or I don't want to do that. That's my job as a girlfriend and as a loving partner, period. As a friend at this point, that's my job. I do that. His friends will do that when they have the time, because they have lives, but I'm more close to him. He sees me a lot of times, but he sees me most of the time anyways. But that's my thing of, like, they can though. You know what I mean? It's not like they can't. They can do that. They can go and talk to their son. They can go and actually deal with it. They can go and be like, you know what? If you're feeling this way that often, then we need to go get you somebody to help you. We should have been done that. You know what I mean? We need to find something that helps you not do that. Not just expect everything to be okay and expect everything to be an easy fix. Because it's basically years of bullshit that's now just coming to a head. Like, I hate that. Oh, I read that under there. I'm sorry. I just read that really quickly. Is that a spider? They said your crown fell while you were crying. Put it back on clean. I hate it. Stop it. Stop. I can't. Stop. Also, hi. Weebism God. I can talk. Hi. Welcoming cats for everyone. Yay. Oh, we'll see you. I didn't see that you said that you're gonna go. We'll see you. Go draw something beautiful. I should be drawing. I have not though. I really need to. I need to find something to record for my video tomorrow. I need to edit. I need to do a lot. I should be doing stuff and I'm not doing it. Think of this as like an extra video, just in case the other video comes out late tomorrow. I can't believe why I have to discuss the facts that the R word is a slur with a group of friends. What? Really? Why? Why do you have to talk about that? I would leave the group personally and just be like, I can't help you. But I have to explain to you why. I don't know what to do to you. I don't know what to do for you. I can't help that. Or at least the Spanish equivalent of it. Oh, it's a Spanish equivalent? Oh, I didn't know that. That might take a little bit of explaining. Maybe I just don't know it, but if they're not listening and they're struggling to not listen or hear you, then yeah, I would leave. That's a yikes. That's a yikes. Now I'm gonna try to imply, or now I'm gonna try. Okay, now I'm not trying to imply anything, but are his parents by any chance white? um, yeah. Wait. Well, no, yeah, I get that actually makes sense because I would say like, yeah, you've seen him. But I'm like, they could be something else. But yes, they are neon white bread, eggshell white. Yes, yes, they are. I'm, I'm going for a while. I hope you got enough off your chest and are happy. I am not happy, but I got enough off my chest. I probably should go though. I might have more. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I guess that can be solved. That could be saved for like another day or another time because I should be editing, but I'm not editing. But I'm still angry, and now I'm more angry because I brought it up. So like now I'm like, eh. And I always try to talk about these things specifically because I don't like. I think I've said this in my Discord, and I was gonna put it in a tweet, but I was like, it's kind of corny. I'm trying to not let people live in my mind rent free anymore. I don't I don't want that. I don't want people to just be living in my mind without paying a deposit or at least first and last or something. They didn't even sign a lease. They just live in here. And I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to not be bothered by a lot of things. I'm sure this is a newer situation and it's got brought up not too long ago, like some days ago. But I'm trying to like do that with everything. I mean, I'm pretty okay with doing that in like videos. Like I'll talk about someone and then never think about them again, or I won't think about them until they're brought up, which isn't very often. But I'm really good at doing that with videos. But when it comes to like real life, it's hard for me not to be thinking about a situation or something that happened. It's like it's my anxiety. I promise. Like if for some reason I get really paranoid about stuff and then I start overthinking it. It's a whole thing. Uh, But yeah, that's been a struggle, and I'm trying really hard. So I'm trying to like talk it out so it all just kind of leaves my mind. I'm trying to put it in the air and let it dissipate and disintegrate into nothingness. And so I never think about it until it's brought right back up. But I need to go. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about why parents are shitty. I'm just gonna unlist this because I didn't talk about too much of anything bad, and I realize also that my videos are automatically unlisted after or my live streams are, and I didn't know that was a thing until I looked at the setting and I was like, huh, that's the thing. Oh, I forgot I had that on. And I was wondering why it kept being unlisted. And I was like, I don't want to. I should edit it. And then I don't end up editing it. It's a whole thing. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I need to edit and finish this drawing. And then figure out what I'm going to do for my video next. And I got to do all that. So I got to go. I'll see you later, though. So bye. I love you all platonically. No homos. No, actually all the homos, because all of it. I don't even know what gender you are. I love you all. Is that a thing? Is that a bad thing? I'm asking too many questions, but I'm pretty sure that's not a bad phrase anymore. No, is it? I don't know. Bye. Go.